Hello everybody and welcome back to Path of Exile 2. I've been working on a new character, as you can see here. I kind of want to rotate out my warrior because he's been having a little bit of issues in the survivability category, but also just the fact that I've had warriors for the last two things, and I'm kind of just trying to make this go around the rotations for our characters different than what we've had in previous things. So we've got this sorceress here. I'll show you how she works here in a minute. I am using what's his name's anime princess or something like that. He's got a really cool build going on here, so yeah, we're gonna try to do that. Try to pick the chaos things that are the least annoying. I decided to go ahead and start recording right now because it seems like the chaos trial would be something that's nice, short, sweet, to the point. It'll show the build. Obviously, it's not going to show the scaling of the build because everything's way under level, but you'll be able to see at least kind of how the build works. You put out these orbs, and then you use lightning warp to them and create massive explosions around them. So you can go look at the build. I'll try to remember to put it in the build description if you want to figure out how it works. But yeah, this is more or less what you do. Come on, just die. I just completed Act 4. I just completed Act 4, so that's kind of become my standard time when I go ahead and go do the chaos trial for my second set of Ascendancy points. Because I like to be as over-leveled as I can be for these Ascendancy trials because it's a massive waste of time when you go through all this stuff and then you end up dying at the end and you have to start over all the way back from the beginning. Really? I don't like these things on the ground because I don't have a lot of control. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. I hate it when they give me no options that aren't, this thing appears on the ground, or this thing appears in a place that's gonna shoot you, or this thing appears, like, I would prefer to just have things that affect the monsters and that's it. It's super annoying when it does this, but that's alright, whatever. Hey, can you please start the trial? Thank you. So we'll stand here. Just wait for the timer. Oh, yep, see, that I don't like things that force me to have to worry about where I'm standing. Yeah, this is going to get really annoying. I should have picked something else. That was the wrong choice. Because now everything I kill is going to... Or is it... I don't know, is it random? Hello. Thank you. Oh, I really don't like these ones that just kind of follow you around. It's really irritating. Oh, come on! No. I really can't stand that. I knew I picked the wrong one as soon as I did it. Really don't, really don't like these. I've made it much harder on myself than it needed to be. Alright. Oh. Come on. Give me the switch. Give me just a second. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Next one's going to be either the escort quest or the little red power cores or whatever.
We are only getting started.
Like, seriously, dude. Like, this is why I don't like the trials, because there's too much RNG, and if you get unlucky, you get things, you can get a set of variables in this that make it super easy, and then other times you get it and it's just ridiculously hard. because of the unlucky RNG you get. And I don't like that. I want consistent ability to get things done, especially during the leveling process. Like, if you want to have it in the maps, okay, fine. But, like, it's super irritating when you're just trying to get through shit, and they're arbitrarily adding things that make it take longer. Or you waste your time because you die, and now... Come on, I gotta... where am I going? I have a feeling we have to go upstairs. It would be nice if those things activated a little bit earlier. Let's get back down over here. Come on. What do these switches do? Okay. I don't know that every single thing needs to drop one of those. There's a reason I only do 2 Ascendancies. It's because they get... It's just... I don't mind things necessarily being difficult. It's not the difficulty that bothers me. It's the wasted time. Like, I don't mind it being hard, but I don't like having to start over from the beginning and it's hard. Like, either make it easy and, you know, you can try it a few times and it doesn't take that long. Like, make them really short and sweet and to the point. Or make it a trial that you have to get to, but you can start over, and if you die, then, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Well, I don't want to have a second version of that, and I don't want to be... I need mobility, so I guess it's this one.
Careful where you stand.
It's just, you know... Alright, I think we got slightly lucky, maybe.
Will you prove to be fool or
I don't know what this is. I don't want to be in it when it blows up, though. Crap. It's not going to let me. Hold on, I got to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay. Jeez, man. Let's get out of all that BS. I don't have a lot of patience for wasted time. Right? I'm playing this game, I'm trying to make progress, and it's really irritating to get smashed in the face, and then you end up having to go back and redo a bunch of crap. I want to just get this stuff done and move on. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm not sure which Ascendancy points I should be taking right now. The guide that I'm using... Oh, you know what? Actually, Ascendancy order. Same order as the League starter. Okay, well, you're going to make me open up a new guide to go look at that? You can't just copy and paste it? Alright, dude. If you're going to make a guide, you need to make each guide independent of the other guides. Don't make me go and reference another one. That's a waste of my time. So right now, I have Constant Gale. They said strike twice. Tempest Caller, multiplying Squalls. So I know Tempest Caller grants the skill Elemental Storm. That gives us a stationary storm at the target location. Trigger Elemental Storm on critical hits with spells. Ooh. So that, but again, that would be like a random damage kind of thing. The other one they wanted me to think about was strike twice. which allows it to do 2 shocks at the same time, but they're less magnitude of shock. I don't really understand how that works, though. I don't understand shock well enough. It says targets can be affected by 2 of your shocks at the same time. Let me see. I can bring up the guide for you so you're not just listening to me talk. Targets can be affected by 2 of your shocks at the same time, 25% less magnitude. Shock was buffed to last 8 seconds, and being able to apply double shock will be a nice damage boost. So I guess I'll take his word for it and just go that route. It's the only thing I can, because I don't want to have to cast this because I don't really have any room on my bar anyway. And yeah, it's nice when I get a critical hit that I guess it'll auto cast it or something, but I'd rather just have flat, more consistent damage boosts. So I think we're just gonna go with that. Oh, hold on, I need to go to the waypoint here. We can go to the interludes. We are currently in interlude 1. So yeah. We'll go ahead and do a map. We'll go ahead and do a zone or 2 at the appropriate level now. Nope, don't need to do that. So that you guys can see it in action at the appropriate level. We'll just get rid of all of that. And then we'll put this in the stash. Boom, boom. And away we go. I really need to resolve some of this resistance issues. Alright, so I finally do, though. I do have... We'll put that there. We'll put that there. 40. We're in the 40s, which kind of sucks. I guess we'll put a lightning rune there, and then we can do that and that. Oh, that was probably stupid. Oh well. It is what it is. So at least now all of our resistances are ish. They're ishy, but that's fine. Let's continue on and get over to... Where am I? Oh, Scorched Farmlands down here. So we'll do this. We'll get through this zone, and I think we'll probably just go ahead and call it a day as far as recordings go. So normally we go down into the... We go towards the left side of the screen, and that gets us where we're trying to go. Yo, come on. Cast the spells, please. So this is sort of like a Flicker Strike-ish build. It relies on you putting these balls of... this ball lightning out, but... For the most part, it allows you to teleport around and avoid a fair bit of stuff, which is nice. Now, let's see, we'll go... Well, I don't really want to do an Abyss, but we're not being given an option because we kind of need to go this way. Come on, cast the spell, dude. It's super annoying when I'm holding the button down, because you're supposed to be able to hold the button down and it'll go. But sometimes it decides, you know what, we're just not going to cast the spell right now, and then you just sit there for 2 seconds. Why? Because you know it takes a second to recognize that. Oh wait, it's not actually proccing the spell. What's going on here, dude? Proc the spell. Proc the spell. And then you have a moment of panic. All right, let's go up this way. Alright, we leveled up. That's good. What are we working on? I forget. We're working our way down to that one right there. I will never understand why it goes off in a direction I'm not clicking. I wasn't even clicking in that direction. It's really nice when it works. The only thing about Flicker Strike style builds is that it's so hard to control where you're going. Wrong button. Let me roll. Let me roll, please. Thank you. So the rotation is to try to keep elemental weakness up as best you can. Drop 2 Orb of Storms on them to amplify the damage. Unfortunately, when you have 2 things going on at the same time, it's not always easy to do. You really need get off. Alright, that takes care of one of them. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. These high mobility characters, high mobility bosses suck. Don't have time for 2 of them. Don't even really have time to try to... Just die. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very nice of you to do. And away we go. So now we just go down this way, get to the end of the map, and continue on with our gameplay. But I do believe that's going to go ahead and be it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button. Subscribe. I still got a lot more leveling to do, so we're just going to keep going. Subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, where you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go outside of YouTube to help out with channels, so that option is there for your convenience. So again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, and I'll see you then.